What do you guys think you guys know about melee? You guys don't know nothing about melee. Let me tell you about melee, because I know something or other about melee. I melee more than I smash, alright? I'm gonna smash your boy. Whenever I find boys in the corner, I'm gonna smash them. That doesn't sound good, but this isn't gonna look pretty either when I'm done with you. Can you even see with all that smoke and tears in your eyes? Look at that, he's just exhausting himself there in the corner. This guy's betting on the wrong Titan. I'm Punchy McPunch. Have you heard of me? Because I punch a lot. I punch everybody. You're getting punched too. When's the mod coming out where I can drop my gun in order to use two fists? Is this stuff really OP? Does it seem like I'm putting in cheat codes? Up, down, left, right, ABA? Is that it? I think I got it. Hurricane punch! Dash punch! Punch, combo, punch! Punch, dash punch! Punch! You know what? All jokes aside, melee I think gets a terrible rap for what I think it does in this game. In regards to Titan battles, I think it is probably the most dynamic attack you can do to throw off timings in a Titan fight. I think it is that good, and it's made a huge difference for me to think about it that way, because that's what I think it does, and it almost does the exact same thing in pilot gameplay. I think it is a core component that needs to stay in for the next game, because it makes it so mobility is always key, because you can't say mobility isn't key. You literally have to walk up to somebody. And for those of you who think there isn't a timing to it, there definitely is. Melee is one of the most powerful things in this game if you think about it correctly. And I want to help you harness this power and think about it in a positive light, and I think we're all going to come out better for it. Did he hit him into that, or did he glitch himself in? I don't know. Timing's close enough that I'm going to say it was the melee, because it is powerful, it is mighty, and it will make you stronger for it as well. So let me tell you what I think melee does for this game. So let's just start off with pilot gameplay. If somebody is rushing you in this game, they deserve a one-shot kill. It means that they're being the aggressor. If you manage to use a melee defensively, I think still it feels satisfying from both directions. I find that the melee doesn't really challenge itself in the way that usually if you die to a melee, it's because you chose not to melee, because you thought you were going to be able to get the kill with your gun. Which in a game with time to kill like this, it's a very real possibility that you should be able to mow somebody down as they're rushing you. You're literally dodging bullets as you're running at somebody. You deserve to look like an action star and have like the bullets shred like just some of your clothes off and things like that, because you are moving at such great speeds that for some reason they can't finish you off. You deserve that one shot kill in my opinion, because of the risk associated with it. The risk associated with melees is high. And what I like about it is that it's such a double-edged sword. The animation, when you whiff a melee, you feel it. You're like, what am I doing for the next second while this guy has a fully automatic gun that can shoot at whatever this is? I missed that jump because I was with my broken controller. I was so disappointed, honestly. The Elite 2 feels great, but it obviously has some button issues. Disappointed. Yes, that's the word I'd use. Titan gameplay. Honestly, the melee is the best attack you can use in a Titan fight. It does everything. It does everything. It's it. If you're desperate, melee. If you're ahead, melee. If you're behind, melee. There's almost always a good reason to melee somewhere within a Titan fight. And you're gonna notice that I said everywhere, and you're like, well, doesn't that make it too good? It's like, no, because you still actually have to hit it. Because if you're caught meleeing, you're just opening yourself up. So it's that double-edged sword. The risk-reward is perfect in my opinion. And honestly, I think if people are getting caught by melee too much as pilots, it means they're not meleeing enough. And if they want to do it with their gun, then your aim sucks. You know, you gotta admit one or the other. Oh, he snuck up on me. Look how fast that is. That's impressive though, eh? When he comes out, I'm initially worried, and then I'm like, no, this is a good thing. Having two Titans to go up against as an Ion or just as other Titans. It depends how much DPS you can get out. Usually I think there's some way for you to actually make those situations work out for you. You know, with a Scourge, if you can barbecue a few guys at a time, you get your core really fast. There's a lot of reasons you actually want to fight a lot of Titans, and it's usually position dependent. And I just find that I've gotten a lot better at using choke points and using my melee at the same time. Like those two combos, I think work out the best, and it's almost even the same for melees as a pilot. You almost want to guarantee that you're going to get the melee, right? So the more confined that they are, the better the melee is, because there's a lower probability that you're going to miss it. Like your gun is easy to aim anywhere, but when it comes to melee, you want that confined space to guarantee they're going to be there when you melee. And if you want the advantage in a melee fight, you actually have to anticipate it even more so. People don't seem to notice that you can melee well before the regular melee hitbox or whenever the magnetism kicks in, and that's how you get an edge if you want to actually win out a melee fight on the next level. As you get better, you're going to find that this timing makes a big difference. I play in the evenings, and honestly, I'm starting to get a little bit better just because I am getting ganged up on a lot. Good try, good try. Oh, there's your buddy. But see, I at least got to use the other guy's missiles against his buddy. It's always going to be you're walking backwards if you're fighting a Ronin. That's just the best way to do it. Unless you're Scourge. Yeah, I know Scourge. Oh, where's that opening? There we go. But what do you guys think about melee? Honestly, give me your honest opinion of how you feel about melee. Because I've always been pro melee, especially as a pilot. I just think it feels awesome. I think everything you need to do in order to pull off melees is in the spirit of the game, that you have to run at somebody at full speed or drop in on them like you're Batman. That's always how I feel when I jump in on somebody from somewhere super high. I'm just like... They don't even know. They don't even know the journey it took to get there. But as a Titan, I think is really where it's been sticking out to me the most. Yeah, Kraber is an extended melee. I feel like this guy ruined my shot. But did you hear that sound? The bullet ricocheting off of the Titan? I appreciate that. But back to Titans. Titans and melee, I think, is what really separates somebody that really understands Titan combat. Because the melee, I think, is the defining mechanic that elevates your Titan gameplay to that next level. Because it is the only additional attack that you get other than your regular shots with your Titan. And if you're able to mix melee ins, like, it can take the lowliest player and turn them into a superstar. So learn the melee system. Honestly, Titan boxing is so important. It turns the tables. I think you have to almost learn it if you're going to play, because you're going to be going up against Ronins, and Ronins want to just hack and slash you. And if you can learn how to at least box them out, it's just going to make your Titan gameplay that much better. And I think in the end, it's just working with everything you got. Like, why wouldn't you use a tool that's good? There's a tool for everything in this game. And if you just start pushing the limit on what you can do with each tool, you're just going to find that, again, you're just going to continuously get better in this game. And that's what I like about this game. It just feels like such a sandbox to me, where you can continuously just keep playing around with all these pieces to create all these different things. And everything just starts feeling even more normal when the game isn't really particularly normal. Like, AWOLs out of nowhere. What is going on in this game? I don't even know anymore, because the thing is, the more I play this game and the more I try to get away from what I just used to do, the more I notice that you don't have to play it a certain way. And there's definitely a lot of weapons that are not taken full advantage of, that some people just don't give enough credit to. Like, the Kraber is one of those guns where people just don't quite understand it. Like, I don't understand Krabers at all, I'll be honest. but I see where I'm missing out whenever I do hit some consistent Kraber shots. I'm just starting to see way more merit in some things that I didn't think were strong. And we're going to end it there with this guy's melee, because I think that's a pretty badass one. I don't even know how you get up there.